All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him over was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters in the UFC.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, KHABIB NURMAGOMEDOV, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bullah's in his corner.
Yeah, Coach KHABIB is as undefeated as Fighter KHABIB, but we love getting the opportunity to see NURMAGOMEDOV compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is KHABIB NURMAGOMEDOV with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of KHABIB NURMAGOMEDOV. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. KHABIB NURMAGOMEDOV has graced the octagon. We are set to go for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, KHABIB, the Eagle,
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here we go. Round 1, KHABIB NURMAGOMEDOV versus Tony Ferguson. I remember after Tony Ferguson beat Edson Barboza, that's the first time they tried to put this fight together. 5 years ago, they locked the door behind him. Oh, you gotta like that as a 2-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by NURMAGOMEDOV. Oh, big shots from the top. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Tony Ferguson.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
All right, Dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Pretty athletic. Huge elbow there. Under a minute to go in round one. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. KHABIB's back in full mount.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting for us to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next one.
And he caught the kick.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish. He's going to work hard to get the finish. Jeez Louise, he's tough. This has got to be it. He's got the submission.
Oh, and he gets out.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Takes his back now. Nurmagomedov's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He passed the half guard. Now into his mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hip.
Ferguson's now looking for a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut it.
Khabib's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Posture's scraps so far. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek gain a bad place for it.
Yes.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, that combination's going to test his chin. Nicely done.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Side control. Nurmagomedov's back in side control.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Nice.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Khabib's going for the sub here.
Look at that, it's tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
All these actions, so these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He's got to start throwing now.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position.
Oh, huge elbow! All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Nurmagomedov right back to the full mount.
Beautiful transition.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these. Setting up for an unlock now. Ooh, that submission looks tight.
Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5. Great technique on the overhand, now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them in the night, you have to land it right on the spot. He passes the half.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ferguson's eye now closing up.
Oh, nice.
Nice positional control here. Oh, big shots here. That'll do it! Khabib Nurmagomedov! No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
So how about that as he pounds rounds him out for the TKO. Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, KHABIB the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so KHABIB Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO. He excelled on the feet. Ground strikes were there as well, and he gets the finish that he really called for in our fighter meeting a couple days ago.
He thought that he could dominate this fight. He thought that he had more skill.